Quest Foundation presents Ma Swamini Prerna, January-February 2024. Quest Foundation Prakashit Ma Swamini Prerna. The theme of the magazine is क्रोध नु जटिल विश्व, क्रोध की जटिल दुनिया, the complex world of anger.
Medicine of Anger, Forgiveness by Sadhu Gyanananddas. A few months ago, a shocking incident took place in Gurugram. Bhagat Singh, a resident of Palwal, lived in a rented accommodation in Sham Colony in Sector 58, Gurugram, with his second wife, son and daughter from his first marriage. On 20th May 2023, the neighbors heard the angry couple making incendiary and vitriolic remarks. Unexpectedly, Singh jumped into a nearby well with his 4-year-old son and 5-year-old daughter. This was a sharp reaction of deadly anger with his second wife, who conflicted with the children of the first wife. However, he was rescued by the public, but the 2 children were found dead. Consequently, he was arrested and charged with murder. The brief outburst of anger resulted in the loss of 2 precious lives. Anger is a complex and potent emotion that all individuals experience at some stage in their lives. But when it goes out of control, it brings tremendous disaster. However, initially it occurs naturally in response to perceived injustice, intimidation, or frustration. Anger is a complex sentiment that may present itself in a multitude of forms, spanning from subtle irritation to fervent fury. It frequently emerges in response to perceived threats, mistreatment, or unfulfilled expectations. It may have its origins in unfulfilled necessities, individual vulnerabilities, or previous traumatic experiences. Furthermore, anger can negatively impact one's mental and physical health, leading to hypertension, cardiovascular disease, and autoimmune dysfunction when left unchecked. In addition, uncontrolled anger has the potential to impede personal development, strain interpersonal connections, and give rise to detrimental actions. Today, we are all aware of the heinous consequence of anger. We sometimes use superficial remedies to overcome it, but we become upset when they don't work. Now the question arises, which is the most powerful solution to overcome anger? The Mahabharata states, anger is the enemy of men, difficult to conquer, but the habit of forgiveness can conquer it. However, it is very difficult to forgive someone who has hurt us. But always remember, anger makes you smaller, while forgiveness forces you to grow beyond what you were. Said by Cherry Carter Scott. Bhagwan Swami Narayan states in the Vachanamrut, no one but the true sadhu can forgive despite being able to punish. Pramukh Swami Maharaj was such an embodiment of forgiveness. Throughout his life, he lived by it. Not only that, but Swami Shri's this medicine helped to resolve a case that many, including the Gujarat state government, the British Empire, and the king of Bhavnagar, Krishna Kumar Sinhji, had given up on. Kukad and Odarka are 2 villages in the Saurashtra region. A land dispute turned into a gory and seemingly endless quarrel between a total of 45 surrounding villages. The storm of anger killed several people in these 2 villages. With each generation, the violence seemed to grow exponentially. To quote Lavana Blackwell, the hatred you are carrying is a live coal in your heart, far more damaging to yourself than to them. Thus, the conflict brought deep despondency among the villagers. However, Swami Shri was adamant about using this remedy to solve this problem. In the 80s, he planted the seeds of peace after transforming the life of one of the most brutal members of the mob, Ram Sangh Bapu. Subsequently, he met the senior villagers of both sides and taught them only one lesson: forgiveness. According to him, if you want good health, wealth, and relationship among you, forgive the opponents. Start a new chapter of a better life. On 12 April 1990, Swami Shri created history. He gathered the Kshatriyas from both villages under one roof for the first time in 150 years. He offered them water from each other's villages to break the 1.5 century old animosity. It was the first time the Kshatriyas had seen each other smiling, laughing, and happy. The leaders were amazed at Swami Shri's patience and ability to inspire forgiveness and said, "The work that the British and Indian governments could not accomplish has been done by Pramukh Swami Maharaj." Notably, anger is also appeased through the development of self-awareness, comprehension of triggers, and implementation of constructive coping mechanisms. However, as George Billings reminds us, there is no revenge so complete as forgiveness.
Love the vibe? Explore such interesting podcasts at www.questfoundation.org.in.